This boat drove unnecessarily close to us.
They did not have to come that close.
As they came back, we were all underwater and we heard the engine of the boat. But because we were underwater, we couldn't tell which direction it was coming from or how close it was. I remember looking at my brother underwater and looking at him like, what do we do? And I remember I swam up a little bit, I took my GoPro, I swung it back and forth, just so we could have some sort of chance of the boat seeing us. Hey YouTube fam, I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we will be exploring Booby Cay Island, located just off the shoreline coast of Negril, and having some really good island food, literally. If this is your first time visiting, a special welcome to you. My name is Winthrop Wellington, and here on my channel, we explore Jamaica together, and I share my marathon journey around the world with you whenever we can start traveling again. So, Booby Cay Island. It can be found on the northern end of Negril's 7-mile beach. You can pretty much see it from anywhere on the Negril coastline. And in today's video, I'll be breaking down the main reasons why I like this excursion, the pricing, and who this tour might be for. So let's hop right into it. The 5 main reasons why I like this tour. 1, it's a relatively short time commitment. 2, easy, cheesy to arrange. 3, the ride there and back is actually part of the attraction. 4, the food is great. And 5, the snorkeling is amazing. As far as the time commitment goes, this will not take up your whole day at all. You can literally start your day out nice and leisurely, take your time waking up, have breakfast on the beach, get your coffee in, maybe even soak up some rays on the beach. Then in the early afternoon, you can hop on a boat over to the island. The tour itself is about 3 hours or so in total, and that's with taking your time, not rushing at all. You'll be back long before sunset and still have time to chill on the beach if you'd like. Next, it's very, very easy to arrange. This is probably one of the easiest excursions you can do in Negril, especially if you're staying on the beach. The best and most popular way to get there, to Booby Cay Island that is on a glass bottom boat. It's approximately a 30-minute boat ride depending on where you leave from on the beach. We left from Travelers, which is one of the furthest hotels away from the island, and we got there in about 30 minutes, no problem. It's close. I've actually swam there before, not from Travelers, but from the mainland. It goes to show you how close it actually is. On top of that, there are many glass bottom boat tour operators along the beach. Chances are there is one right outside of your hotel if you're staying on the beach. If you're staying on the west end, you can talk to your front desk or your host and they can arrange for pickup for you as well. The ride there is always fun. I'd recommend bringing your own cooler with your favorite drinks as we did. Don't forget to hydrate with water that is. The sun is deceitfully dangerous, so make sure you're replenishing your fluids. There's lots to see in the bottom of the glass bottom boat, so make sure you pay attention to that. There's also a reef on the way to the island that you can stop and snorkel. We opted not to do this as we've done it many times before, and we just wanted to get to that real island food. Previously mentioned, the food is fantastic if you like lobster and fish. Sorry, there are no vegan or vegetarian options, but if you are vegan or vegetarian, I'd recommend bringing your lunch with you and you'll still be able to enjoy the experience. For everyone else though, you have the freshest lobster, crab, and fish that you can ask for. The fish was caught that day, and they have a cage in the sea with lobster and crab, which you can choose whichever one you want. The pricing for the lobster is dependent on the size. Unfortunately, I did not get the pricing of the crab or the fish, as everyone opted for the lobster, but I imagine that both pricings would be fairly reasonable. The prices for the lobster range from 2,300 Jamaican to 3,500 Jamaican, depending on the size again. They do have drinks available for purchase if you didn't bring your own. I enjoyed watching them prepare the food. I always find this fascinating no matter how many times I've saw it. I also would consider this part of the attraction as well. With snorkeling on this day in particular, it was pretty choppy out there, but everyone was a great swimmer, so we actually enjoyed the waves and the roughness of it. It was a lot of fun. There's usually a lot of pretty cool sea life to see, but I believe because the sea was so rough, there wasn't much to see that day, but again, we still enjoyed it. But one not so cool thing that did happen to us on that day was that this boat drove unnecessarily close to us.
They did not have to come that close. Asshole.
And they were speeding for no reason at all that we could see. And as they came back, we were all underwater and we heard the engine of the boat. But because we were underwater, we couldn't tell which direction it was coming from or how close it was. I remember looking at my brother underwater and looking at him like, what do we do? And I remember I swam up a little bit, I took my GoPro, I swung it back and forth, just so we could have some sort of chance of the boat seeing us when we inevitably ran out of air to come back up. Thank God it was far enough away, and you know, we came up laughing and everything.
Yo, that one sounded good. Close. Yo, I was like, yo, that is close.
I'm like, I know it's not. Should I just stay down as long as I can?
was like, I don't know.
Because I know it's serious.
I was like, I don't have enough breath to stay down.
But it could have been a lot worse than that. But I would definitely recommend having a swimming buoy if you're going to be out there in open water. And most of these boat operators in Negril are responsible and are very mindful, but for whatever reason, this guy was not. But just something to be aware of. In regards to pricing, I spoke to Captain Billy, who took us on today's tour. He charges $35 per person for a group anywhere between 4 and 9 people, and $25 per person for any group 10 people or over. For kids 12 and under, he charges $15. He doesn't charge for babies, but he also has packages that include food and drink that you can discuss with him if you decide to go with him. So, who might this tour be for? I honestly think this is for everyone. I've done this tour when I was a kid. I've done it as an adult with my family. I've done it in college with my college friends. I've enjoyed it at each one of those stages of my life, and it's very easy. It doesn't exert you or anything like that. And as for all the reasons I mentioned above, it's easy to arrange and easy to hop on and enjoy. So, would you do this tour when you come to Negril? Would you hop on a glass bottom boat
And go to Booby Kay Island?
Who would you go with? Let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this experience. I enjoyed making it for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.